Brazil vs Mexico final score, result, highlights, analysis as rising star Endrick wins it late. The Mexico men's public group looked as though it planned to leave Texas with a memorable 2-2 draw with Brazil, returning from 2 objectives down to tie the score. In any case, El Tri didn't depend on the world's best player and Brazil's rising star, giving their opinion. Mexico was attached with Brazil for all of 2 minutes before substitutes Vinicius Jr. and Endrick joined for a header objective somewhere down in final part stoppage time that gave Brazil a 3-2 win over Mexico in School Station, Texas. The match was played before 85,259 fans, for the most part applauding Mexico, who were blissful just to experience the anguish of rout late in the match. Vinicius Jr., new off winning his second UEFA Champions Association title, took on 2 Mexican protectors and slice inside to convey a rising cross towards the far post, with 2 safeguards on Vinicius Jr., that left open space in the case, and Endrick tracked down it prior to wrapping up with a flick of his head past Mexican goalkeeper Julio Gonzalez. It's the 3rd consecutive game that the 17-year-old striker has scored for Brazil. Brazil went up from the get-go in the match as Savinho found Andreas Pereira in the container, and he calmly trusted that all the Mexico protectors will go to ground prior to terminating home. What's more, again in the last part down the traditional, Yen Couto conveyed an extraordinary pass to Gabriel Martinelli, who put it in the objective. However, Mexico continued to push and a Brazil turnover transformed into an objective by Quiñones from Vega. Then, at that point, not long after coming in, Guillermo Martinez won a header off a corner by an individual substitute, Jordi Cortizo, and afterward Martinez was quickest to the bounce back and crushed it home. El Tri mentor Jamie Lozano attempted another setup that incorporated his star Edson Alvarez, playing as a middle, harking back to the 4-man backline. The thought was basic: exploit Alvarez's fantastic ball-winning abilities, and use him alongside Johan Vazquez, to work out from the back. Tragically for Lozano, Mexico actually surrendered 3 objectives that a group at the most significant level would be supposed to stop. Very much like against Uruguay, Mexico on occasion nodded off protectively and were gotten out. It didn't make any difference whether it was Alvarez or previous Mexico sturdy Rafa Marquez back there. Brazil was faster to the ball and with the pass. Maybe the most awful second was leaving Endrick playing for the game-dominating objective. Whether that was Luis Romo, who ought to have returned from midfield to check him, or not, it was as yet meaningful of the burdens Mexico's backline is looking against a main 10 group on the planet. Well, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts? Please let us know on the comment section below. Whose celebrity do you want us to feature next? Thank you for watching FASN News Channel.